Hey, it's Dr. Washington, and I am just dropping some jewels for the workplace. And so I want to talk about 5 steps in preparation for an interview. The number one step is that you want to prepare for knowing the mission and value statement of the position that you're applying for, as well as the role. That's huge, right? So if you ever be asked questions about, why did you apply for this job, you most certainly want to know what the mission and value statement is about, as well as making sure you thoroughly read the job description that you have applied for. 2 is also going to be preparing for interview questions. So you want to make sure that you're prepared for your questions. Some of the common questions